Hey, gorgeous people from the land of Facebook ads. Who here is doing Facebook ads? Give me a like, a heart if you're feeling generous, or something to let me know you're here or you're watching the replay. You can ask any questions here too. I wanted to jump in because I see these mistakes happening time and time again in people's Facebook ads managers. And they're one of the biggest reasons you're not able to create that scale and traction using Facebook ads, which is actually relatively easy to do once you have a framework to follow. So I wanted to just come in here and make sure you're not doing one of these three ones. Look, super basic. I'm not going into tons of detail here because I'm going to be doing that on my free live webinar this Friday, Aussie time, Thursday, US time. So if you are up for more detail and going into seeing examples and how to follow a simple framework to get your ads working, time and time again, like my mastermind clients, I will help them set up their ads, show them how to make them happen, give them the copy, and they might run them for a while and then they go, oh, my ads aren't working, so I'll go in and have a look. I go, what's going on in here? Why'd you change that copy? Which one's been the best? And they're like, oh, the one you wrote, the targeting you did. Yes, and it's great to play and still put more stuff out there, but what happens is that they will rely on one creative, and by that I mean one set of copy that maybe I've given them, or this could be any of you out there, right? You create an ad campaign and you create about 2 ads, and they're the only ads you ever do. And then you go, didn't work, I put my ads out there, they all bombed, and you've done like 2 or 3 ads, right? What I want you to be doing is creating several ad sets, maybe 3 or 4 ad sets in a campaign. Now, what's a campaign, an ad set, and an ad? A campaign is your overall objective or intention for those for that marketing activity. You may be running a webinar. You may have a download, a freebie. You may be wanting to create to share new videos or have a new launch or a promo. That's your campaign. Then you go into the next level, which is the ad set, and that's all about targeting. And there's a lot of power in targeting. So by saying I want you to have 3 or 4 ad sets, I want you to have 3 or 4 layers of targeting for your ads, not just going, hey, who might be interested? Okay, I'll put Tony Robbins and I don't know, Rich Dad Poor Dad and Marie Forleo and Amy Porterfield, or, depends on what area you're in. If you're in kind of personal development and business, you might look at that, right? What I want you to be doing is going, okay, well, there will be some cold audience that I want to test. There'll also be some people who know me, and I might create some custom audiences based on those. And there will also be some people like those people who know me, or like those cold audiences that I might go after, that I might ask Facebook to go and gather some of the right people for me. They'd be the first kind of 3 buckets that I'd use for my ad sets. Then I'd want to be having about 3 to 5 ads within those ad sets, okay? So yes, it takes a little bit of work at the front end, but once you have it, I don't even need you to have them running all the time. I want you to be able to have kind of like a little bank and a library that you can cycle through and find your best performance from there, okay? So first big mistake's creating just one creative and hammering it and hoping that will keep lasting, because generally, yes, there'll be certain top performers for you, but sometimes you do need to cycle through and give them a bit of a rest, or just change up one thing at a time to give them a bit of a boost, okay? The second one was kind of touch on what was talking about, just cut targeting interests and cold traffic. And then the third one is not spending enough. Now, I understand ads are scary. I understand you got a limited amount of money and, you bought so many courses that you got no money left to market your programs, right? Or your offers. But spending $10 a day or $11 a day or $15 a day is not going to get you the traction you need. I'm all for spending a little bit when you're testing, like just one day and you test it and you can get some data back and make some decisions based on that. But you just keep doing it and going, yeah, okay, those ads are going well, and then I'm still spending $15. It's not going to deliver you a very big, it's not going to deliver you the results that you're looking for, right? It's funny, someone had messaged me a few weeks ago and said, I really wish I could have your help with my ads, but I can't afford to invest right now, but you know, could you send me to someone who can do ads for me? And I was kind of like, well, let me just have an idea first of what your objectives are. And she wanted to sell, I can't remember verbatim the figures now, but maybe it was like she wanted to get 20 people in her $5,000 program. And she said she didn't really have any money to spend on ads. So, you know, I said, well, what's your budget going to be? Well, I don't know, like maybe, you know, is it sort of nothing, but if I have to, maybe a few $100s. So you're expecting to generate $60,000 by spending next to nothing. Like, really? Okay, that sounds like some kind of Bitcoin opportunity to me. It's not real life. It's not strategic marketing, okay? So I understand that, you know, you want to bootstrap or you want to save money where you can. I'm not here to say you have to spend thousands of dollars to make things work. But if you're looking to make thousands of dollars, then investing a portion of that to make more is sound marketing strategy. And definitely you'll be looking to scale up as you get the tick the boxes on your ads working. But thinking you're going to generate 60 grand from spending like a few $100 is just unrealistic. Okay. And then getting frustrated because your ads don't do that is even worse. Okay. So I want to save you from any of that drama. I want to invite you to my live webinar this week. Come along. I'm going to kind of break down how to create a great ad, the targeting techniques that you can use to mine for the right kind of potential clients, and how you can find those most primed to want to work with you or invest in your services. Okay, so it's for service-based business owners. I'm not going through product-based business strategies here, but you're guaranteed to come along and learn something, take some great notes. And I haven't done a live training for a while, so I wanted to update because Facebook have made several changes. They are a lot more rigorous in applying their guidelines and conditions, and ads get disapproved and people are like, but why? That used to run, now it doesn't, all that kind of stuff. So we'll be covering all of that and I don't want you to miss it. So make sure you go to the link at the top of this post. I think I popped it in there so you got it. And if you've got any questions just in general and that you ain't got time to go for a webinar or you want to ask a question, then let me know. And I can, give you some feedback or advice or direction, and we can go from there. All right, guys. I hope you're enjoying your day. It is the first day of spring here, so I am excited. Hopefully, we probably won't leave behind the cold weather for some time. But anyway, I'm excited that first day of spring, the glare is actually popping in, so you can. It's like halo around my head. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day or evening. I can't wait to see you on the webinar. Okay, take care. Bye.